So I thought today we'd cook a bit of a roast. We're going to use some blade steak as a roast today, but what we're going to do is cook it in a oven bag. What the oven bag does, it keeps all the moisture in, and it makes the meat very, very tender. So it's basically slow cooking, but in an oven bag, and after 2 or 3 hours, the meat will be absolutely fantastic. Not tough at all, and it's got plenty of flavour. Some people call it a cheaper cut of meat, which it is, but if you slow cook it the right way, it's delicious. We'll carry on. Now I've just given that a good dose of salt and pepper around the outside. I've put about a quarter of a cup of water in the bag to keep moisture in there. Now you just have to pierce the bag. I'll do it. It's a bit hard holding the phone. You have to pierce the bag in 2 spots just to let a bit of the steam out. So we'll do that now, and then I'll show you when we go in the oven. Okay, so you just put on a pan underneath with a tray on the top, and that's just going to go into the oven now. What we're going to do is we're going to cook it on about 220 for half an hour, and that'll get it starting to churn up. And then we're going to turn it down to around 160 and cook it for about 2 hours. And we'll come back and see what happens. Yeah, so a few veggies with the roast. We have some potatoes, roast potatoes, a bit of baked onion or roast onion, some baked and roast carrot, some broccoli, and don't forget the chook. Do not cook without the chook. Fair old whack of Popeye's girlfriend for the veggies, and they're going to go into the oven for about 3/4 of an hour, I'd say. And I'll go with the meat. And bingo, bango, and bongo, and into the oven we go. Meat's still up the top there. Veggies on the bottom. Just going to turn it up a little bit now. Get those veggies sizzling. Yes, we'll just got this puppy out of the oven. Now we're going to get all the juice out. Obviously, we're going to keep that because it will make the gravy. I'll just cut it open and we'll check this out. Just wait a sec. Now I can't cut it because I'm holding a phone in one hand. So if we just have you can see how soft, well, the way you press it. So it's 2.5 hours in a bag. Look, it's just falling apart. So yeah, that worked. Now we're just going to get the veggies with it and finish it off. So veggies are done. Potato, onion, carrot. We've got broccoli. We've got some Brussels sprouts, and that water is what the Brussels and the broccoli were cooked in. So we're going to use that to make the gravy. That's the juices from the meat we're going to use for the gravy. We're going to use the water from the vegetables, from the broccoli or the greens, and we're going to put some salt and pepper. And that bad boy is the base for the gravy, and it's delicious. I know this is normally reserved for lamb, but I put this, a little bit of mint sauce like that, in every gravy I make. And I'll tell you what, it's pretty special. All right, the gravy's coming along nicely. It's thickened up. Not much left now to do, but carve up the meat and serve it up. And the kids' dinner is done. One roast. Done and dusted.